What's up, everybody? Reggie Kimball, Stickman #1, still at TPE 2021. I'm here with Carolina Blue Cigars. Puff, sip, chat, repeat. You know what we're getting ready to do.
I know.
But we may not be sipping yet.
That's fine.
We're going to be puffing.
But
right
you know,
now.
we always got something to sip on.
He's got something to sip on. Give me a couple hours, I'll be back.
We always do that.
But just in case you don't know this, man, I'm here with Chris Moore of Carolina Blue Cigars. What's up, brother?
It's an honor, man.
We finally had a chance to catch up.
Yes.
So I kicked it. When I reached out to you on IG and you responded.
Right.
That's what I do with everybody on the Stickman podcast. Pretty much social media has enabled me to get to everybody. Some respond, some don't. But we growing in spite of. But this brother responded. And,
I will do that.
And we finally are here at TPE, man.
Yeah, 1,300 miles away. 1,300 miles now.
When I probably could have drove, 3 or 4 hours?
But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No, that's all good. We got to come to Vegas to catch up, but that's okay.
That's fine.
I guess we're still young now, and we'll catch up plenty more times.
Right.
But I'm looking forward to hearing about your story, man. How's this show been, #1? But then I want to tell people a little bit about your brand and what's going on. How's the show been?
Show's been good. You know how it is. We're not the mainstream guys, so people are curious. The first day was really crazy. The second day was like, today is like, as you can see, people are tired from drinking and smoking.
Exactly.
Something that I got tired of on the second day.
Who you tell me?
I'm like,
Last night I was hurt.
Cannot do it. Cannot do it anymore. If I come, I know I'm going to come back, and I won't do it like that.
I'm not as young as I used to be. That's what I say.
I don't care about, it was young as I used to be. I can't do it. So
exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we did get a little partying in here.
Yeah, we did.
Just a little bit.
It's a little,
I'm not gonna lie, we did just a little bit
something. I can say if you party, you better bring some food because stuff does close down in Vegas.
Yeah, which is unusual, right? Because before all this whole COVID stuff happened, you party all night, eat all night.
Right.
And you did.
Yes, but now you have to hunt for some food.
The only thing that was open was McDonald's.
Yeah, I found an IHOP.
You found IHOP. See, I settled for McDonald's. I probably should have went the IHOP route. That's okay. So man, Carolina Blue Cigars, brother. I see y'all online doing your thing. I see you guys hosting being a part of a lot of events. I'm assuming a lot of your own events. Tell us about the brand. When did you launch this? How long you been doing it?
Well, we launched in 2016 the brand launched in 2016. Okay. We actually launched the cigars in 2017, February 1st, 2017. We were smaller, just getting things going and just feeling our way. We had about 20 some stores at that time, and of course it was in JR's in Casa del Monte Cristo for a bit. Then as we started growing, I'm giving you the fast version.
No, I'm gonna get the slow version when I can come to Carolina.
Right. I'll give you the fast version. And I know people have heard my story before. I'm a vet, retired in 2017, so that's kind of why I waited.
Thank you for the service, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
What branch were you in?
Army.
Okay.
So we did that, and we moved forward. Then we kind of rebranded. We had to go through a rebranding phase because my first cigars had Carolina Blue on the label. Okay. Very, you know how it is. You're a Carolina, you're a Tar Heel, you're a Panther, you're a Hornet. So we got regionalized. Okay. And I wanted to take the brand to another direction. As we see me walking around here, people are distinctive. That's when we came up with the new logo.
Which is pretty sweet, actually.
I thank you. Thank you.
Are you the creative genius behind that logo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were looking at the same time the factory that we were at. There's nothing wrong that we just outgrew them. So about mid 2019, probably late 2019. I went to another factory after looking for like 8 months. Nicaragua, DR. I just know I needed to take the brand to another level. Okay. I didn't want to be like, here, because I'm a real believer in people enjoying cigars. And I was.
You want to just put out anything.
Yeah.
For some people, I will admit, even though I love this life.
Right. They put out anything. Right. People put out anything. And I'm very particular about what I do from the experience. Carolina, Southern cooking, the whole thing ties in. Ties in. And
yeah, I noticed on your Instagram page you guys drop some nice looking little dishes and stuff.
Yeah, we do some stuff like that, and then we keep it. It's just an experience I want to give everybody to enjoy. From the beginner smoker to the veteran smoker, and like everybody asks me, do I have anything? What's it? Full body, like heavy. I don't really do full body, like heavy cigars. I do more of a full body flavor cigar.
Okay.
So there's a difference.
There's a difference.
People don't know that there is a difference because I always ask that question. Like,
what are you talking about? Feeling or taste?
Right.
Really, that's what you really
exactly. So a lot of them are like, oh, full body, which one? So I don't have full body. I be walking around like a zombie and running to the bathroom. Every 15, 20 minutes. You want to clean yourself out, get a full body strength.
Okay.
And don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
And
that will be, yeah.
So I do a lot of the, we have a small one that's a lot of flavor from down there. So we have two lines, Nicaraguan and Dominican line.
Okay.
Because right now you're doing the.
So I have the Connecticut here.
Right, that's the Dominican line.
Okay.
And, actually, I gave you one of the factory sticks. I'm gonna give you a Nicaraguan line.
Factory stick. Okay.
Yeah. So they're here with me. We roll together. We're like the only ones that come out the factory like, yo, y'all, we down, we family. So everywhere I go, we go. And it's always good to have the factory with us. I don't want to say it solidifies who we are, but it just puts more credibility on what we do.
The collaboration you see in the cigar industry, to me, is like no other industry. Obviously there's a little bit of competition going on because everybody's vying for the same target audience for the most part, but everyone still supports each other and works together, which is a beautiful thing. It's just, you don't see that all. It's almost like we all take the stance of we all gonna eat.
Right.
Everybody's gonna make sure everybody eats.
And it's like that. And when I go to the factory often, I'm at the factory. Since COVID, I've been at the factory probably 8 times. Like every month I'm there for like a week. And that's how we built this whole thing. It's like they understood my vision. They see how serious I am in the game. Because it's easy to give somebody $5,000 or $10,000 and make them some steaks, and you just talk to them once every 6 months.
No, but
that's not what I do.
I can already tell you invested me. You get down there. You made it happen hands on.
Right. And as I say, from the seed to the shelf.
Okay.
That's fields, working, packaging, whatever you need me to do. We're gonna do
roll up a cigar real quick then.
That's what I'm still working on. I'm still working on that.
I tried that one time and I was like, it's not for me.
But I can blend, but I can't. It's kind of like you can do the recepe. Like grandma.
Of course.
And she's like, well, I really can't cook it, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's that whole thing. So, and then it was like, hey, we need to take it to another level.
Okay.
And CPE, we were supposed to do the one in Tampa. That one here. A bunch of other ones that we're looking at. I'm trying to add more to the stable, so I can do more of the running the business other than having the business run me.
That's right.
Because a lot of it I do on my own.
Because you want to think more strategically too.
Right.
You got to start thinking down the road where you want to be a year from now, 3 years from now. You got to think like that.
Correct.
And, you can't be in the weeds all the time.
Right. and as long as I have people that understand my vision, as far as it's kind of crazy in the cigar industry because social media has made it more of a, I don't want to call it a fad. It's not really a faddish thing. It's more of people want to be there. And it's really not a lot of people when you think about it.
No, it's a small audience.
Yeah. But
brothers of the leaf and sisters of the leaf.
Right. It's not
a big community.
It's not huge at all, because when you go to lounge, you see the same people that jump to this lounge, jump to this lounge, jump to this lounge. And it's a small number. With the event, you see the collaborative effort. And even here, I would thought it would be more packed. But I think people are still kind of like in a little COVID stage. They probably want to wait and see what happened here.
You want to see how many of us get COVID.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So, we got PCA in July.
Are you coming back for that?
I'm going to just probably as a observer.
Okay.
Just
you might enjoy yourself even a little bit more.
Yeah, just enjoy talking to some of the other people that's here. Because this is actually a financial little hit.
Dude.
Yeah, this is a little financial hit.
It's not cheap for stickmen to be here, I'll tell you that much.
You got to pay everybody's flight and pay salaries.
But you know, the
like,
exposure though.
Yeah, the exposure. This is why I'm like, hey, we'll see in like 2-3 weeks.
That's what blends does Carolina Blue have?
We have true blends is an endless number, but the ones that we advertise, I have 4. We have 10.
You want to show us?
10.
Let's
So we got 2 different lines. It's the Signature Series, and we got the Highway 101 Series. The Signature Series is all our Dominican cigars. The Highway 101 is all our Nicaraguan cigars. These are the 5-piece samplers, so I really like for everybody to try them all.
Okay.
So my best seller is the Limitado. A lot of some of your Atlanta cigar lounges, they love this Limitado right here, which is the Perfecto.
Okay.
Really, really great stick. Then we have the Nicaraguans, which is the Highway 101 series. Highway 101 series is named after an area in North Carolina where I grew up at. So it's a highway that ran through there, and when I worked in tobacco. And it's just, each cigar has a name of the times in the summer. Like I have the Black Bear, we have bears in the area.
Okay, true.
I have Summer Breeze, summer breeze, right?
Yeah.
And then I have the Dragonfly, because Dragonflies is always out.
That's right.
Saffron is a little bit of the Hispanic thing with the seasoning.
Season, yep.
And then I have the Fire Stick, from Just to Eat, and that's kind of how they taste.
Okay.
It's so it's this homage to my childhood and how I grew up. So my next. I'm getting ready to leak out something that I haven't told anybody yet.
We're gonna break something right here. Break it right here. Break it right
here. I'm working on another line called Tres Niñas.
Tres Niñas.
Yes.
So 3 children.
Yes.
3. Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna be after them, different regions. Trying to work on Honduras a little bit. Definitely Dominican Republic. Definitely. Nicaragua, but I'm gonna make the cigars into their personalities, like spicy attitude, whatever.
Nice,
So
nice.
So however their attitudes are, that's when I want to kind of do it. And that's I wanted to try to do it this year, but with COVID, and it's kind of difficult to get some new stuff that I want to do. And I got one more Brazilian I've been working on for like 3 years.
What?
That to this day, when I gave it to people to try, they like, that's one of the best cigars they ever had. And they every time I see them, like, hey, when you gonna get me that?
Is that gonna be like the new flagship cigar one day? You kind of envision that becoming that?
That's gonna be like Brazil is very difficult to get wrappers from. That's really quality. So those are the only 2 projects that I got that I want to really work on in the next couple of years. Of course, anything the fact that, and look who walks up. Caesar from the factory.
Okay.
So, we'll bring him over in a minute and introduce himself.
What's up, Caesar? How you doing, man? Reggie from the Stick Me Podcast. We'll make you famous, man.
Yes, we are.
He's going to make us famous.
They have Moses, too.
What's up, Moses? How you doing? Reggie from Stick, man. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, so, and that's, we have, with us, we're like a family. And we trying to grow. That's the reason why I moved over to them, because I felt like I knew them for years once I walked in the door. And I don't think it'd take a whole lot of twisting my arm to get away from it.
Well, before you guys walked over, he gave you a lot of love, man. He was talking about the factory and the relationship and how you guys built things together. So, kudos, man. Good stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So
that's we came here to introduce everybody to Carolina Blue because we wanted to do it last January, yeah, because we were just introducing all the new lines. And this, they changed the date again. Actually, they changed it because I was going to intro the Nicaraguan line, but they changed the date. So a lot of people already were used to the brand, So it's been like any cigar business, it's a little uphill battle. I get a lot of love out in Atlanta, and
Atlanta's where it's happening.
Yeah. I'm slowly.
I'm a little biased, of course. But.
Well, of course, it should be. It's a slow process, and I'm not trying to be in 100 stores. That's not, I'm boutique, so it's like in a suit. That guy who makes your suit, he has got one store. And if you do it that way,
You feel like a controlled experience?
Yeah,
and everything
control it,
better?
and it won't saturate the market. You know, if I'm 50 stores and I got 50 people who's already had it, other than 2 people, which I'm helping the shop owner, like, oh, you got Carolina Blue, I'm gonna come over there because I know you got it. And you bring some new clients into the
Sets
shop.
them apart, makes
Right.
it more unique.
Right,
So,
right.
See, that's an element of the lounge or the lounge business and the cigar business that I hadn't thought about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would behoove a lounge to have some unique relationships
right,
like that.
right. Because everybody has real estate. Everybody has all the other stuff. But, oh, I got Carolina Blue.
Okay.
They could be on one side of town, and we'll be on the other side of town. They're further apart.
Okay.
And it just makes it, easier for me to do stuff at those lounges and support them more, other than having 10 in one city, and I got to do every week. Well, I got to be here all the time. So that's the kind of.
Well, you want to live too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Take some time to enjoy life a little bit.
And then and I can really help the shop owner push the brand, be more personal.
That's right. And that's important.
Yeah.
Because nobody is going to evangelize what you do with your product the way you do it.
Correct. And then, if anything happens, we got a better relationship. Because you get so big, you forget people, like you ain't been to the shop in like a year.
The customer feedback is important.
Right.
A lot of business owners forget that.
Right.
You
So
gotta have that 360 approach.
and that's what we're doing. We're going very slow, very methodical. And if it gets bigger, then it does. And then we'll just grow that way.
Everything happen organically,
Right.
Which is a better way for it to happen than to be forced or whatever.
Right.
You make mistakes or something like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
So and that's pretty much the story, in a quick way.
In a quick way.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to the long story.
Okay.
And when I come to Carolina, we'll
Yes.
sit down.
Yes. Are you
chop
coming
it
to
up.
Queen City Cigar Fest next week?
No, next week. No, I won't go.
Okay. You go to Houston?
I'm thinking about going to Houston.
I'll be in Houston on that Saturday. I'm gonna do the event, the Saturday night event, then I'll come back home.
Okay.
So I'll be in Houston for that event. My good friends at Speeds. We actually started around the same time, and we did an event together, and we've been tight ever since then. It's a brotherhood.
It's a brotherhood.
I tell people all the time, y'all don't understand. The big guys have dinner together on Saturday nights.
That's right.
They smoke, they go to each other's house, they hang out, they talk about what's, because we all win. If they win, we all win.
We all win.
And that's the thing that, I want my other boutique owners to understand. Is like, hey, this ain't territorial.
Yeah, we're in this together.
Right. And if I can get you something, everybody may not like my cigars. I'm like, hey, but I think you would like his. Come down and check it out. Okay. And that's how it is.
And that's where it is. So can people get it on Carolina Blue?
Yeah, you go to shopcarolinablue.com, and it'll go automatically to the cigars. Soon we're gonna revamp the website where the shop in there. I'm trying to get out of that online sales thing.
Okay.
I want to just a distributorship. But for right now, I'm gonna give it to the clients. If they want it, customers want it. If you want something in particular, reach out to me in Instagram, and I'll take care of you. I know I've been having some orders out there, lingering, but this is why, because I'm here, and I can't get them to you.
Well, he's
right
coming.
now.
He's coming back.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Vegas about to let him go.
Yeah, about let me go. Please be patient. Definitely, I'll take care of you. I always do over deliver every time I do stuff. So I take care of those guys who's been waiting, and I apologize for the delays.
But that's sometimes a great problem.
Yeah, it is. It is. But yeah, that's it, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yes,
it's been fun.
Pleasure. Yes.
So hey, Reggie Kimball, Chris Moore, Carolina Blue Cigars, the Stickman Podcast. Hit that subscribe button. And
do that.
We're gonna be together.
And tag us. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, follow them.
Carolina Blue Cigars on all the platforms.
What he said.
Yes.
What he said.
Yes.
Stickman #1. I'm out.